Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the end of August, moving into the beginning of September. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra and tropical astrology. Please keep in mind, as always, this is a general message. It's not a personal message meant for just one person, so it might not necessarily resonate with everyone that watches. If you're looking for readings for all 12 zodiac signs to see other placements in your natal chart or readings for other signs in general, check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I'm focusing on your energy, Libra. I did take a look at the energy around you, and I could be picking up on quite a bit of energy around you. Keep in mind, things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. There will be an extended reading to take a look a little bit further at a person around you coming towards you that you're thinking about right now. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. You guys, I was closed for the week because I was going to be traveling. There's been some stuff going on in my world, so I had to cancel my plans. So I did open my schedule back up. I am open for private readings this week. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one with me is in the description below as well. All right, let us begin. Libra, you're looking a little no nonsense and pretty serious the end of August moving into September. They wanted me to use my astrology deck. I love this. It's called the Zodiac Sign Cards. Or yeah, it's my astrology deck. Your energy came out, Libra, and Saturn. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So there will be a focus at the end of the month, Libra, on being diplomatic and gracious and seeking to help balance, bring balance and harmony into relationships. Okay. Saturn came out for you as well. Check out your Saturn placement. That will show you your strengths and your weaknesses. This is a part of you that accepts a challenge to gain wisdom. So life will be challenging. I did notice the overall reason for the reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are very focused on work right now, your daily routine, practicing something to a level of mastery. Some of you are studying something. I think the end of August moving into September, it's like, okay, it's kind of crunch time. You're going to have to work. Saturn is the planet of karma and cause and effect. It is a planet of restriction. It's the opposite of that wonderful, fun Jupiterian energy. Jupiter wants expansion and abundance, but Saturn always comes in and says, did you think about your budget before you made these grand plans? Or what's the cause and effect going to be? What are the consequences of my choices going to be? And I do have Justice at the bottom of the deck, so you or someone close to you has to focus on the truth and be as fair as possible moving forward. I often associate Justice with a Saturn energy. You guys will accept challenges. You will have to. There will be some challenging times, and you want to get ahead of the karma that Saturn can smack down on you if you decide to run with scissors and not wear a helmet. Now is the time to focus on details and be fixed and hardworking. And apparently, moving out of August will require some diplomacy and grace and social grace to help balance out relationships. If you have challenges, two challenges came out. Uranus and the Sun. The Sun is your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny are involved. And Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Oh, a challenge will be, can you accept change? Some of you may be kind of wanting to reinvent yourself in some way. The Sun is about who you truly are, your purpose and your destiny. Uranus wants you to kind of break a glass ceiling. Uranus controls Aquarius. That's the hope for humanity. And they're the heralds of advancement and rebellious change. So be prepared to see yourself in a way that you hadn't seen yourself before, or relationship or situations. There will be an enlightenment if you allow it. You're meant to be having an awakening about who you truly are. And it might play itself out in an intimate relationship, and there will be sudden change. Gosh, I hope it's good change. So I have this beautiful new deck, you guys. It's the Archangel Tarot. It's really nice. I got it on Amazon. I think you guys will like it. The overall reason for the reading is the Eight of Pentacles. The way you're feeling is the Queen of Swords. So you could be the Queen of Swords, or you could be connecting to another air sign. The way you see yourself is the Three of Wands. You're thinking about the future. What you need to know is strength, but the final outcome is the Four of Pentacles and a holding back. Your animal totem for the end of the month and moving into September is rabbit. This is an interesting totem, especially when I play it off of all the other cards I see here. Rabbits are the hamburger of the animal kingdom, okay? And they do tend to focus on the negative. They can be kind of afraid of everything and overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. So be careful of doing that. Just know that what you say and what you think can actualize, especially when you hyper focus on it. Rabbit energy comes alive when we're scared, most often about the future. So some of you are kind of afraid about the future and you're saying out loud and imagining worst case scenarios. And rabbit can become its own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. So watch out for creating unnecessary drama. You will be sensitive, but rabbit in the upright, and it did come in the upright, is a problem solver and a good listener. Just be careful that you're not giving people directions on how to hurt you and manipulate you. Don't stir up a dust cloud and then complain. And don't freeze. You also may be waiting to hear news right now. Interesting. So yeah, the overall reason for the reading is the Eight of Pentacles. I love it. This deck gives us words. This is a really great deck, by the way, if you're wanting to learn tarot. I highly recommend it. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic or going back to school. Well, here in the States, it is the most wonderful time of the year. We're sending a lot of our kids back to school. We ourselves are going back to school. You will be focused very much on your daily routine, or this is surrounding work. Clarifying it is the Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Page of Pentacles. So you or someone around you may be suddenly wanting to go through transformation because it looks like it's about career or what you focus and work on. Some of you have just found the answer to something that you need to learn and study. This may be a health thing, about your health, about a physical transformation. Wanting to make a change, you may see something that's important to you. You may end something so you can start something new. The Scorpio energy here suggests you're going through change. This has been a slow change for you as well. You or someone close to you could be getting a job. One of your kids in particular, because that's a page right there. But the way you're feeling right now is the Queen of Swords. Independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. I've never heard the Queen of Swords described as witty before, but she is. She can be kind of sharp. So this is about objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humor in a situation. A Gemini would see the humor in a situation. So some of you are connecting to another air sign, but the Queen creates an environment. I have a King and a Queen of Swords here. So a strong balance between your masculine and feminine energy. So clarifying the Queen of Swords, Libra, is the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. That's Pisces here, or Libra for me, Sagittarius here. If you have Pisces or Sag in your chart, check out those placements. So I think that the way you're feeling is you're trying to make objective decisions. You may be giving really good advice. You want to clear away what no longer serves you. You want to be smart. I also think you're being very quiet and passive. The High Priestess, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles is a person that's super chill, super reserved, determining the purpose, listening to the intuition, and like putting your nose to the grindstone and kind of minding your own business. This could be a person around you, this Queen of Swords, if it's not you. They could be offering you a job. You may need to listen to your intuition and decide if this is part of your divine purpose, because Temperance is we're being divinely guided by something. Some of you have two guides around you right now, or you're connecting to a guide or a loved one that's passed on. I think you're feeling very erudite, very cerebral, very Libra, being very calm and quiet, wanting to focus on your daily routine. You might be seeking a lot of solitude and alone time and calm. These two together are like the giant Om. I'm like, okay. I think you're thinking a lot about what you do for work or what you do every day. I think you need a transformation of some kind, or that might be happening around you. The way you see yourself is the Three of Wands. Now, with Rabbit coming out, possibly imagining worst case scenarios, listening, focused on the future, but worried. And then your challenge being the Sun and Uranus. I mean, the Three of Wands is great. It's about abundance and examining the full growth potential of something. You could be at a distance from something that you want or a person that you want. Have patience at this time. The Three of Wands is about making long-term plans. But I clarified the Three of Wands, the Three of Fire, and I got the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords again. So when you're thinking about the future, I see the Pentacle realm coming out. I see your intuition being heightened. I see you wanting to determine the purpose. I see transformation seems to be necessary for you or someone around you. Gosh, the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Hermit are very calm and stoic. So for any of my cross watchers checking in on a Libra, don't expect too much out of them verbally. I think that Libra's communication skills are going to be more I don't see you being bad. Actually, I see you being good communicators because your overall energy extended out as the Two and Three of Pentacles. I'll get to that in a minute. I see you giving everybody direction and advice. I do think you're kind of imagining worst case scenarios a little bit here, Libra, or you feel like you have the high ground. You feel challenged in some way. The Hermit is here being very self-reflective. Now, there could be a person around you that you want to work on something with, and they are being stoic with you. And you're like, dude, what the hell? But I really feel like this is you really searching your soul. The High Priestess and the Hermit are the esoteric brother and sister of the zodiac. They break away from the Hierophant, which is tradition and the system and the rules, and they do their own thing. And this can be considered rebellious to other people. And it's not that the Hermit and the High Priestess are rebellious. They're just introverted, and they don't need anyone else's approval. So I do think you're going to come off as a little detached. I do think that in regards to a relationship or life in general, you do want to make long-term plans and abundance. Things are looking good when the Three of Wands comes out, but you do have to be patient. I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the worst case scenario stuff. So you're going to be quiet. You're going to be stoic. You might come off as a little, I don't see you being mean, but this Queen of Swords does look a little angry. Either that or that's a person that you don't want telling you what to do and you're withdrawn from them. I think you're thinking a lot about the future. Here's what you need to know. Strength, Leo coming out. Archangel Ariel is talking to us. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Strength only comes when it's called for. So you're definitely going to have to be the HR department in your own life. Strength comes when we need to have strength of character, to be a good influence, to be compassionate, have good boundaries, but be loving at the same time. I clarified strength, and the reason it's here is the Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Ouch. So this looks like bullshit going down in a family dynamic. Now, this isn't the Five of Swords. This is a bunch of people in an echo chamber, and they all have different opinions, and they're ticked off at each other. Try to be part of solutions and not part of problems. Allow for other people's opinions. A Five of Wands can also be kind of like dress rehearsal. This looks like tension with a family. So this could have to do with some kind of an illness because I have death and the Ten of Swords. A crisis. The Eight of Pentacles coming out doesn't necessarily have to be work. It can often be about looking at the details of something, like until your eyes fall out and then you're like, aha, I found it. Someone may be looking for something. These could be diagnostic tests as well, finding something that you need, this person needs, or you need. Wanting to develop something new. Some of you are thinking about starting something new for work, or a person around you is, and it's going to cause pain and crisis and shit going down. It may threaten emotional stability, in particular in a family or a family dynamic, but this could be like your soul tribe as well. Some of you feel like you need to make a change because you don't like where you live or where you work. And you're like, man, F this town. I don't like it here. I have to withdraw. I'm more introverted here. I don't like that. That could be happening too. But the final outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles is the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Well, here's that Saturn energy, because sevens are about karma and cause and effect in the tarot. So you might be being too frivolous or too cautious at this time, especially with money, or you feel like you need to kind of hold back. Very cautious about your stability. This is about good business decisions as well. It could also be about giving to those that are less fortunate. You're not sure you can do that. I think there's a holding back with the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Someone could be sick here with the Four of Swords. I feel like you are very focused on stability by the end of August, Libra. You may be waiting for someone else to make a decision because the Seven of Pentacles is here. You might be waiting. Seven of Cups, what's going on? See how he's like, whoa, I'm overwhelmed. Choices, thinking about what you invest in. It is a bit stressful. It's hard to invest at this time. So I see a waiting and a wondering and a bit of confusion and some stress. I think you're trying to handle it in a very stoic, quiet, very classic Libra kind of way. I do think you'll wait for other people to come to you as well, because the High Priestess and the Hermit do not seek out others. Others seek them out. And here she is giving the advice. But Justice is at the bottom of the deck here. So a major choice needs to be made. Justice needs to be served. Knight of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay. I feel like you or someone you're trying to connect to, Libra, does need to let go of living in the past and being so rebellious. There may be some consequences for that. Someone may have to go to court. This could be for a DUI, and I don't know why. I just heard that just now. But potential new love is coming in with the Ace of Cups. I think you're waiting for it. And I think you need more information. Three of Swords is in reverse and the Eight of Swords, and walking away. A lot needs to be released. And I do have the Eight of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. Whoa, the Star, the Nine of Cups. Okay, something good is coming in underneath. Really good. This could be about finding your true purpose and life path. Something to celebrate. But then here's that Five of Wands. So there'll be tension in the environment. You're going to have to be quiet and listen to your intuition. A financial burden may be coming in. But then I've got the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this could very much be about the Pentacle realm, which has been coming out a lot for you guys. So a relationship around you, and we will look at this more in the extended. I dropped a lot of cards out so that if you don't want to view the extended, you don't have to. This person, what they see, what I have here for them out of the Soma Chandra deck is giver of sound advice, age and maturity differences, I'm generous and loyal, serious relationship. This person may think you give very good advice because Libra is the giver of sound advice. Everybody comes to Libra for advice because we're judge and jury of the zodiac, right? So, but they may give good advice too. There could be an age and maturity difference between the two of you. This person is generous and loyal. They do want a serious relationship, romantic or otherwise. It's a serious relationship. For some of you, it's a business partnership. This person's going through some shit because I have the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands all came out. And I was like, dude, this person has to fight through quite a bit so that they can have expansion. A lot is going on in this person's life, Libra. I don't think they're necessarily mad at you. They're going through conflict, loss, and change. They are playing out their destiny, and anything could happen for them at this point. This person feels very challenged. Watch out that you're not challenging this person and pissing them off. Be part of a solution, have strength of character. Something could be going down with their family because they have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. This person looks like they want to plant a seed that will manifest into abundance. It's like they're ending a cycle and starting a new cycle all at the same time. This person may need to move. It's a burden. And I wanted to know what the Ten of Wands was. And I got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So it's like a replication here. New beginnings But first, difficult endings to get to the new beginnings with this person in your environment, Libra. Or if for some of you, this isn't about another person. This is like about a job or a situation that you want to make a major change, right? With the Uranus and the Sun. Some of you are having a difficult time dealing with that. Your purpose and your destiny are involved. Your challenge is, can you allow for sudden change? Can you be enlightened about yourself? Can you see yourself in a new way? Can you see yourself as rebellious and different? I think it's definitely going to play itself out in a relationship, and this could be moving towards a serious relationship, but either you will need to let go of something that will hurt and maybe even hurt your family, or a lot of emotional stability to move you towards something else for career. If this is a person around you, though, they have to go through something difficult to have a new start with you and in their own life. Your job is to be strong. I think y'all just want to be quiet. And you're going to watch and wait, somewhat confused. And you're not going to invest in this situation until you see a little bit more. Looks like this person does want a serious relationship with you. And they're super sweet. I keep hearing super sweet. I don't know. We'll see what the extended says. But there's an age and maturity difference. Here are your cards. Interesting. Married, spiritual awakening. I need a plan. I'm open to all possibilities. And I can't let anyone get close. But this is love. Libra. This is why I have a whole channel for Libra. Okay. Everybody thinks that Libra is my favorite sign. You're not. But you're the most interesting sign. Like, what the hell, Libra? You are having a hard time letting people get close right now. Clearly, King and Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. She's a little standoffish at times. I think it's because you're confused. I think you're going through some crisis and you need to be strong, or there's some shit going on around you. So you are having a hard time letting people get close. And also, Rabbit indicates that you're afraid. And you will be challenged to be diplomatic and seek harmony. I think you want a serious relationship, or some of you are married. Some of you are married to an air sign. Others of you just want to be married, or it's a serious commitment. You're having a spiritual awakening. Good, good, good. But you need a plan. And at this point, you're open to all possibilities, and you can't let people get close, probably because you're trying to be smart and think of a plan. Your cards that came out, Libra, were the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Okay, we got another Queen showing up. There could be another person involved in the mix, Libra, that makes you nervous. This might make you jealous or anxious. It could be a fire sign. I'm going to read it the first way I hear it. Super detached, wanting to get the last word, wanting to make sure that you have a good strategy. You're looking at yourself in the mirror pretty hard. I think this came out for you the last time I read for you. You do want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. You do want to talk about emotions, even though that's difficult for you with the King of Swords. He has a heart. He just doesn't show anybody initially. Here's that Saturn energy. There's the planet of Saturn on this card. You will cooperate. Some of you really want to claim independence in some way. Some of you are worried that your independence is threatened. Either that, or you're talking to a fire sign who's got some anxiety here, and you'll give them strategy. But you are having a hard time letting people get close. So I'm going to do an extended to take a look at what the hell's going on with this situation, because this is a new something coming in here. If there's a person around you, they're maybe moving, new in town, they're completing a heavy cycle. They could be finishing school or moving or work or something to start a new job, to propose to you maybe. Something has hurt, crisis, that will lead to something with growth potential. And your advice is you need to be strong. Release harsh judgments. Have great inner strength. Forgiveness and compassion are called for. Ask Archangel Ariel to help you with this. I pray to the archangels. They come when you ask them, because there's some shit going down. And it will probably cause you or a person around you to come to a place where they have to be fair. They have to make a major choice, and they cannot ignore the truth, or that could be you. And you may need to be very compassionate in this situation while this person, or a lot of things change that are difficult so that these new beginnings can come in. Yeah. Just watch out for the negative stuff here. Okay. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the end of August, beginning of September. If you want to take a look at the energy of the person around you to see their true feelings for you, the link to the extended is at the top of the description below. Link to my website's also in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.